So how was your day, man?
Good, bro. Just getting out of work. Had a rush over here. Got my aunt's visiting from El Salvador, taking her out to get her eyes checked on Saturday. But it's like right in the middle of the day, so I'm like, dang, or I can't make that appointment on Saturday.
Hmm.
I don't know what time I'm gonna be back because it's in Lakewood or Long Beach. So I was like, all right, let's try and make this. So here we are, bro.
Here we are.
Here we are.
That's cool, man.
Flying down here, trying not to make the barber wait because then he gets mad and fucks up your line.
Hey, man. Respect the craft, sir.
Hey, man. I understand.
That's cool,
Please don't fuck up my lineup.
though. Never that. Unless you're egregiously late, then we might take that into consideration.
That lineup's as straight as you were on time.
Oh, man. Anything interesting happened to you?
No, nothing crazy. Actually, I went to this little like candlelight cover concert yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Told you my aunt's here visiting from El Salvador, so just taking her around, helping her do things. It was a candlelight concert in Long Beach.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Juan Gabriel cover band.
Ooh, my man Wanga.
You right?
Did they play on No No? They had to
Yeah,
play.
they did, bro. Of course,
My jam right there,
of
bro.
course. So it was out in downtown Long Beach. It was cool. It was a short little show. It was like an hour, but it was cool. It's just a bunch of like electronic candles on the inside. That's the only lighting.
Oh, that's sick.
And then like some real like not spotlights, but like some real soft yellow lighting overhead.
Like just enough.
Yeah, just
get-
enough to like see them.
That's sick. Have you
That's
ever? So speaking of Salvador, have you ever been there? Have you visited?
I went
Motherland?
once when I was 3.
Oh, that don't count.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I'm told I cracked some kid's head open.
What the heck?
Yeah, I don't even know how. All I've been told is the neighbor's kid, who was about my age, I cracked his head open somehow. I haven't really asked details. I probably should.
You sound like a menace from birth, bro.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. But yeah, that's all they told me. But no, the only family I got out there is her,
Mm-hmm.
and she lives in the capital, but not the nice good capital. You know, the slum part of it. So it's just not great, not safe,
We say the real around here.
right? The
The
real
part of the
the
capital.
real part of the capital. So not that great, not that safe to go back. Even my mom, who was there until she was like mid-20s, late 20s,
She's like, nah, son, I left for a reason.
even she's like, yeah, I'm not walking the streets on my own anymore.
Sheesh. That's so crazy, right? Like the places where you go like deep inland where there's not a lot of people,
Hmm.
like the way of living is completely different
Oh yeah,
in like rural areas.
it's real different compared to like like the tourist people go.
Yeah. My wife's grandmother just died recently,
Oh shit.
but in her small town, it's like 3 hours flight from Tijuana.
Okay.
So I didn't go, but my wife was like posting stories of like the procession and all that.
Hmm.
It's crazy because they had like the normal car with the hearse inside,
Hmm.
or the hearse. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, hers.
The hearse. And then the town, because it was like so small, like everybody was just following it, and going for the ride
Yeah.
to the church. And apparently they did that like a couple times a day, like, or it wasn't just like a 1 day ordeal, it was a couple days apparently.
Oh.
So it's like, compared to over here, right? It's just like
Yeah.
one or a memorial
1 day.
maybe. That's interesting.
They're old school Catholic then, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, if they're old school Catholic, like it's usually a couple day thing. Yeah.
Life.
That's crazy.
She had a full life though. She was 103, 102,
Oh.
103. So
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a big surprise, but I think,
It wasn't a shock. But
yeah, it's been a long time coming. Don't call it a comeback.
I don't know. Even though it's not a shock, usually people are still like, "What?"
I was telling somebody that I didn't have grandparents growing up. Both my grandfathers died way before I was born,
Yeah.
and I had one grandma, but we didn't see her too often. That was my mom's mom, and my dad's mom. We didn't, I maybe saw her as many times as as many fingers as I have on my hand. So I'm
Yeah.
struggling with my words.
English is hard, bro. I get it.
It's my first language too.
Yeah, I can't help you now.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is to lose a grandparent. So
No, yeah, same
you know
thing.
what I mean?
I didn't have any. I didn't really like. I think I had a grandma that was alive when I was born, but like I never met her,
Hmm.
so I never met any of them.
I know,
And
like in families where grandparents are super close, like that's what
yeah,
it is from my kids. They're always over at my parents' house or my in-laws for sure. Like they'll know what that is.
yeah. I got a coworker who still has their. I think they still have like one of their great grandparents, and I'm like, oh, show off! We got great grandparents.
You ain't got to flex that
I was
hard,
like, some
bro.
of us don't even have the grandparents,
You selfish, you greedy person.
right?
You know what? When I was growing up, that was actually the church we used to go to. There was this older couple, and they used to tell my parents, just tell them we're his grandparents. So we would go over their house, and they would treat me like one of their grandparents.
That's cool.
I mean,
See?
their grandkids. Yeah, they were cool people, man.
Oh, so you got the experience of a grandparent. Think you're better than me?
Just a tad.
Yeah, nah, I've always had a. It's always been a pretty small family on my end.
What's typical for the Salvadorian culture?
Nah, usually it's still pretty big.
Your guys' thing is pupusas, right?
Hell yeah.
What's the
know.
go-to?
You know it. And the go-to pupusa?
Yeah.
Revuelta.
What's the quality?
Revuelta, bro. Revuelta. That's a good start off.
Okay.
You got your
Let's pretend I
pork.
know what that is.
You got your pork. You got your beans. You got your cheese.
Okay.
It covers all your bases. Covers all the important food groups.
What are the no-nos for pupusas that people try to?
So they know you're not Salvadorian
Mm.
if you eat it with a fork and knife.
You just go straight raw dog
You're
it?
supposed to raw dog it straight. You eat that stuff with your hands.
Mm.
You go for a fork and knife, they'll be like, oh, it's one of these nostalgic kids.
Representing that select human.
Representing
Hey,
that
man, take
select
it easy.
culture.
We didn't have it, all right? It got lost along the line somewhere.
Representing those English first language kids.
Yeah, man. Totally acclimated to this fine country of ours.
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I
I'm the one who help out people in the gaps. You know what I mean? You gotta have the native, the insiders. Yeah.
Nah, man. I mean, nothing wrong with it, bro. It's helpful.
Oh yeah.
Like you didn't realize it when you were younger, but now, like knowing that Spanish helps out a lot.
Oh, dude, for sure. I'm at a sick disadvantage, but we make it happen. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? As long as I know how to order some food, say my directions, left, right, and just look generally lost for help. Like, that'd be all
Just
right.
have a generally lost look on my face. We're good to go. I got a coworker who she likes to give me a hard time. It's a white girl,
Mm.
but she's lived in LA, SoCal her entire life. I'm like, dude, you should have picked up some Spanish by now.
Yeah.
But somebody will walk into my office and I'll switch over to Spanish. She's like, I feel like you're purposely leaving me out of the conversation. I'm like, nah, I ain't even like that. I'm like, listen, if I know this person's first language and like their comfort language is Spanish and I can talk to them, why not?
Yeah, you gotta make them feel comfortable, right?
Yeah. Why make them struggle to find words when I can communicate just fine with them?
Right. See, that's such a unique advantage. You get to connect with people different.
Yeah.
Like I'm limited. It's not that I don't want to learn, because I definitely understand more than I can speak, but it's when people come at me and they just have that fast talking. Yeah, I'm like, wait. I understand like 3 words. Let me figure out how to put that in a sentence. Figure out what you're saying.
Figure out some context.
Yeah.
Where we're at.
Looking at your mannerisms, the way you move your eyes, your hands. No. It's definitely helpful. My kids are going to be my translators for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Your wife's teaching them?
Yeah, wife, my in-laws. It's cool, man.
That's
Like
good, man. Yeah, because a second language doesn't hurt. Doesn't matter what it is.
it's so. I think it's so vital, especially when, going back to that connectivity thing. Is
Yeah.
like for example, we went to Germany a few years back, and we went to go order food, and
Oh,
we're talking to the cash register person, and they're like, of course, they're trying to speak to us in German.
sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah, yeah. And then they listed off like two or three other languages, and
Uh-huh.
then they got to Spanish, and we're like, my wife's like, yeah, I speak Spanish.
You're like close
But
enough.
most of the people there, or in other countries, they speak, two or three.
Oh yeah. Most of the rest of the world speaks 2 or 3 languages. We had a patient on service one time. This guy, I forgot what he was on for. I think maybe Alzheimer's or something like that. But this guy was, I think he was Chinese, had moved to South America. I think Argentina or Chile, I'm not sure, something like that.
Mm.
And then ended up in the US. So when this guy, Alzheimer's, you lose certain things. So when this guy ended up on service, he had lost all of his English, but kept the Spanish.
Really?
So there was this Chinese guy, straight up looked Chinese, you could tell. And he needed a completely Spanish speaking team because that's all he spoke.
What the heck? The brain's so wild, dude.
Yeah, bro.
The things it can do. That is funny though, because I have a coworker and had a coworker, and he's a Japanese dude, but he's like totally infatuated with like Colombian culture, like Latin culture. Like he bumps all that. That's all he would bump at work. Is like he's on the speaker, like the Daddy Yankee and all that. It's like, hey man, you like it? I love it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Do your thing, player.
Hey, who doesn't like Latin culture? We're
Yeah.
fun.
There's some people out there. They're not nice. but-
Everyone's in for tequila shots. Even the ones that aren't nice are in for tequila shots.
Nah, give me a nice PBR and we're talking.
That's cool. I remember when I was 21 and couldn't afford beer.
Right? Just make a quick trip to the Shell gas station.
Right? PBR, what a guy.
I don't think I've ever had that, to be honest.
I might offend some people listening, but there's people that order PBR because they like it.
Oh, those are the craft weirdos. Let me get a nice IPA with the smokiness that never leaves your taste buds.
I mean, I appreciate a nice craft beer, but PBR,
Nah. Hey, you like what you like,
I
though.
might as well just drink Bud Light. You know what I mean?
There was this one beer a while ago. It's been around for a long time. It was called Hams. That one was actually pretty good. It was like $1.25 a can. It was just like a perfect amount, like a 16-ounce can.
Hams.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
It's like brown. It has like handwriting on it. Hams. Hamm. Yeah. But yeah. Are you a shots person or a liquor person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do liquor. I'll do shots. I'll do beer. I'll get white girl wasted with the seltzers, I don't discriminate.
Oh man. Hey, listen, I'm an equal opportunist.
Equal opportunity drinker.
Yeah. I'm what's right with America.
The only thing I don't really drink anymore, and it trips me out that people my age still drink it, Jaeger.
Oh gosh. Headache in a bottle.
I don't know, people who are like 30 still drink Jaeger.
I think Jaeger was just an experiment that got gone awry.
An experiment gone wrong.
Yeah, dude. All the sugar content in that thing.
Yeah,
is
bro.
the nastiest hangovers the next day.
Nah. And that's the one thing is I will avoid the sweet drinks
Yeah.
because you're just begging to feel like shit the next day.
Yeah, for sure. Do you remember Sparks? It was like an energy drink slash. It was like the seltzers of its day, like 2008, 2009.
I think I do.
It's like a gray can.
Yeah, I
Now
do.
that I
remember
look
those.
back at it, I'm a little bit more health conscious, and
You
I
should-
wonder what was on the cans, dude. Like, what was in those things? Had to be like jet fuel and I don't know, nicotine or something.
It's like thinking about the original formula of like Four Locos.
Oh, dude.
Not the watered down version they saw now, the original. The OG Four
What
Locos.
was the other one that was like a Four Loco?
Uh,
Juice.
geez.
Ah, that was disgusting.
I also,
That was the party days when you were just like going to get trashed.
Oh yeah,
Like that was not a sophisticated drink. Nah, son. You know what the deal is.
you
When
go
you
for
walk in.
Four Locos, you're trying to black out.
Like you don't want to remember what we did last night, right? Nah, man. Now if I stay up past 8:30 and
You're wildin'.
yeah, I mean a wild boy.
8:30 on a school night? Ooh, we crazy.
School night. For my birthday, we went to a comedy show in Hollywood, and it got out at 12:30. But by the time I went to sleep, it was like 2. I was like, this is so unlike me. Like,
Did you work the next day?
nah, I had the week off for my birthday play.
Oh.
You just come on, man.
I'll say, don't you go like at 4 a.m. or something?
Yeah, up around there.
Yeah, nah. When I was younger,
Yeah.
one time, I worked at JCPenney. Went out,
Shout out JCPenney.
got home pretty late. There's non-paid advertising. Got out a little bit late. I think it was like maybe 4. I was supposed to open the next day, so I was supposed to be there like at 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
Went home, I showered, changed, got ready for work, pulled up to the parking lot at work, and text my boss, "Hey, knock on my window on your way in."
Hey, listen, man. When you're
I was like,
stocking shelves, I think it'd be alright.
I was
You know
like
what I mean?
21, bro.
21.
I was cool.
All you needed was 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, man.
It could have been in your car. It could have been on the sidewalk.
Anywhere.
It's like now I get the wrong mattress style, and it's devastating to my
Now
whole life.
Now I sleep wrong and I can't turn my neck for a week.
It'd be like that, bro.
If you guys can't avoid it, don't get old.
Unless you got who's that guy, James Harrison?
Right?
$3 million to take care of your body.
Take care of it. Nah. Yeah.
Personal chefs, trainers. What a life. But I mean, if you had the money, why not, right?
I mean, yeah.
Like some people who are well off, they get like stem cells and stuff. And
Oh, yeah.
what was that thing that Kobe was getting before, during seasons or after seasons? He would like go to Sweden and they would take out his blood and somehow or another like use the plasma from the blood to like re-energize the cells around it.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that. Oh.
No, I know people like get stem cells shot up to help out like their joints and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got it, you got it.
Hey, man. I was looking into a couple years ago getting one the personal saunas, like the infrared ones.
Yeah.
They were only like $1,200.
Those, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not too bad, for what it is.
Yeah.
But it needed to have like a certain amount of space for its footprint, and so we couldn't do it. So I was like, I was a little sad. My recovery.
Come on, man.
I'll never make it to the NFL.
Come on, man. You were broke once upon a time. You already know. You get a trash can, fill it up halfway with ice,
Remember that?
top it off with water, and jump your ass in there for 10 minutes.
Have you seen the ones that they're selling now? Those barrels, they go for like
Which barrel?
$1,200, dude. It's literally just like plastic. I don't know if it's like thermal insulated or whatever, but yeah, it's like $1,200, dude. It looks super simple, but again, if you got it, more power to you.
For those of you that don't got it and are listening, go to Home Depot.
Just get a trash can.
Get yourself a giant
Listen,
trash
you
can.
could use the trash can. Trash day's on Monday.
Yeah, man.
It's Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Give it a little rinse. Fill it up like a third of the way with ice. Fill the rest with water. Put a little salt in there because it'll make it colder.
Does it really?
It does, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm no chemist, no scientist.
The salt lowers the freezing point of the water, so it lets the water get colder before you guys start freezing. Science, motherfucker. What's up? Someone paid attention to chemistry?
Science! Dude, that was not my class. For sure. Chemistry, that was...
I don't remember. I don't know if I explained that right, but I know it makes it colder. It's been a minute.
Okay, now you're creating doubt.
Yeah.
I have faith in you, man, but
That's not a real confident, huh?
you should have just kept ignoring
Hey,
it. It sounded nice.
Go ahead and edit that out.
This is gonna make posts.
Leave that on the drawing room floor.
Did you have a favorite subject in school growing up?
Favorite subject? I don't know.
Or something tolerable or somewhat interesting?
But the math and sciences, bro. That was me.
Really? Dude, I am not a math guy. I almost black out.
The logic stuff. The stuff that just makes sense. Like English always pissed me off because there's too many rules that ain't rules unless you feel like it that day.
I was actually pretty good at English.
Fuck English. But math, the rule's always a rule, man.
I feel like I just, because when I took statistics, that was actually the highest math I completed. Yeah. I had a teacher who, for whatever reason, like I was able to understand what he was saying. Mm-hmm. So like it's complicated because I guess one thing he really taught well is if you have the time, read over the question and really think about it. Because a lot of people, they kind of just see something that's highlighted in their brain and they just go from that starting point.
Yeah.
As opposed to like taking the time and breaking it down.
To really break down the question and cut out the fat and really just read to the stuff you need.
Yeah. Only
thing stats gave me was figuring out how to gamble.
The probability of the dice?
The probability that I'm going to get this jack right now.
Hey, I'm going to need that. A hit on 19.
What are the odds I'm hitting 21 or I'm about to bust?
Have you seen that movie, 21?
Oh, yeah, it's a good movie, man.
Oh, my goodness, man. That pressure to do math on the spot, keep track of that, and keep a front up. That's wild.
So that's a horror movie to you, huh?
Anything past addition or subtraction, basic ones.
Listen, I got 10 fingers. If I need to, I got 10 toes. But we're not getting past that.
All I need to know how to write is an NFL contract.
All I need is to sign my name.
Yeah, dude. Good times.
Yeah, man. Nah, but yeah, it just made sense. The math and the sciences, so it stuck.
I remember I was like, again, just going back on like teachers, right? How important it is to have good ones. Oh, yeah. We had this one who, I don't know if he didn't want to be there or he just generally had like a jerk attitude. But one day we were in class and we were doing it off the projector, right? We didn't have all this fancy technology back then.
Old projector.
With the slides that go over.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Who remembers projectors on here?
And he was just busting our chops one day. He was like, we clearly didn't know because he wasn't a good teacher. So he was just trying to get us to walk him through like the process to figure out the answer. And he calls on my buddy and he was like, I don't know, teacher. I don't know, mister. And he's like, come on, just try. He's like, I don't know. Just stop being a jerk about it.
Yeah.
It's like, move on.
I remember I think she was chem. It was a chem teacher in high school. She taught off that old projector too. And for that projector to work, you gotta turn off the lights in the classroom, right?
Yeah.
Well, you make the classroom a little too dark. I get sleepy, bro. So I'd fall asleep in her class. Lights came on. It'd get loud. I'd wake up. I remember one time she's all, you ever gonna stay awake through a class? But I think she was just pissed because I'd fall asleep fairly often. But I had a B. I'm like, it's just, there's no air conditioning. You turn off the lights, I get real cozy.
For whatever reason, right? Like the backpack bed is just unmatched to any other thing.
Yeah, man.
It's like the classroom teddy bear, you know what I mean?
That was back when I could sleep anyway. Now,
yeah, dude.
Not like you said.
That's a stretch.
I don't have my doctor prescribed pillow. I'm pulling something.
Oh, man. You go to bed and you wake up and you pull something in your neck. You're like, how did that happen?
I have the wrong pillow and somehow I pulled the hammy.
It'd be like that, bro. I noticed myself, like, even if I wanted to, not being able to go to sleep on time, like my body naturally just feels like tired, whether I get 10 hours of sleep or like 6, 7, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird.
I've always operated on like a few hours of sleep, so even now, 5, 6 hours, I'm good to go.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I can do, 4 to 5 hours, but the quality over just those 2 hours extra is like, nah. I'll gladly do things tomorrow morning or later on because I'm gonna get that. That's all me, player.
I'm getting my 7 hours. I don't care what has to be pushed back. We're doing it.
Heck yeah, bro. I protect my investments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some people are like that, bro. Some people sleep like 10 hours, still wake up sleepy.
Oh, dude, that's wild that you have that ability to sleep in 10 hours.
Nah, man. After like 8, like my back starts hurting. I'm like, oh, now I gotta get out this bed.
That was always wild to me. Like growing up, I was a night owl. You know, just go to sleep whatever time of the night, 1, 2, 3, and then wake up at like 12 or whatever it was at.
Yeah.
Now that you have to like be responsible, you go to sleep at like 8, 9:30 maybe.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out, bro. I'm in bed by like midnight, 1 a.m.
Oh gosh.
And then I'm up like at 7:30, 8
It's
for
a
work.
nightmare, dude.
It's a nightmare. Nah, don't sign me up for that.
I'm just like already frustrated at that point. Like, dude, I know for sure if I fall asleep at this instant, which is not going to happen, now I'm going to get 5 hours, 45 minutes.
You're calculating
yeah,
the sleep.
I'm like, golly. Start doing the math real quick. That's when my math
all,
shines.
all of a sudden, we're good at math.
That's when I'm Rain Man, dude. Golly.
I'm only going to get 5 hours, 42 minutes, and 13 seconds of sleep.
Have you seen that?
That ain't going to cut it.
Have you seen The Office?
The Office?
Yeah. Where Kevin's suddenly able to do math because they converted to pies. Like doing calculus. Oh, man. That's me, bro. With sleep.
That's you with sleep?
Yeah.
Hey, man. When it's important to you, you can figure it out.
Yeah. Isn't that kind of like everything in life?
Yeah.
Though? Have you are you gonna check out any NFL games this year?
I've been wanting to go to a game. I haven't gone to a game since pre-COVID.
The same.
Last time I went to a game, the Rams were still playing at the Coliseum. But I just got suckered into a fantasy football league.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I've never been in one of those.
Me neither, just because it seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just got suckered into one, so I guess that means I have to watch more football. Not that I want to, I have to.
We gotta protect our investments.
That's true, man.
Who else is gonna look out for number one?
That's right. If I don't look out for my own pockets, no one else is.
Hey.
So now
I know what's in there.
Now I have to watch football.
Oh man,
it's rough times.
I'm sorry, man. Sorry about that.
I know it's a struggle, bro. It's hard out here.
You're a brave man. You inspire us all.
But I've never done it before, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's fun. I mean, people do it for a reason, right? I just like I don't have that much interest anymore, to be honest.
I don't got the attention span, honestly.
Yeah, dude, that's what I mean. It's like I got things to do, man. I can't be sitting there for 3 hours every Sunday and multiple games.
Like not every game's honestly that interesting.
What do you think it is? Like the mid seasons, first few games, first couple games are sick, right? Because everybody's like somewhat healthy.
Yeah. First couple games are pretty good because everyone's pretty much healthy. And then I feel like towards the end of the season where people are like playing for something.
Right. But like that mid-season, maybe 6
low
through
mid-season
10.
low, yeah.
That's when they start padding the stats.
And that's like that's for football where they play what 12 games.
I think they increased it just recently, actually.
Imagine the people who do like fantasy basketball, fantasy baseball.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, 160 games? Nah, I'm cool.
You got that, player. What were we going on the length on the beard again?
What did we do last time? Short 3?
No,
long
it wasn't
2?
a 3. It was long 2.
Long 2. Yeah, same thing.
You got it, sir.
Yeah, when people are like, that's 160 games, bro. Oh.
For baseball?
Yeah. So it's a 158 game season or something like that. I'm like, yeah, bro, I don't know how you do that.
Hey, there's people who do it, man.
That's dedication.
There's people who schedule their whole lives around games. Being close to the team.
I mean, I can watch the Dodgers, but to watch like a bunch of other teams that I'm not that interested in just because they got one of my players. I'm like, I don't know if I could do all that.
How's that dude Joey Gallo doing?
Good.
Yeah.
So far, it seems to be worth it.
Because I was asking, you know, quote unquote Dodger fan, and I was like, "How's Joey Gallo doing?" They're like, "Who?" I was like, "He came from the Rangers. The Yankees picked him up.
The recent Yankees pickup, yeah.
And then the Dodgers got him. And they're like, "Oh, they got Mookie Betts out there." I was like, "All right, dude."
They do got Mookie Betts
They
out
do.
there. He
They're
is a Dodger.
You are not wrong. But that's what I mean. It's like I always tell people I'm an Astros fan.
That is the correct team.
It's like really, I just like the game, dude. I don't care. They don't know who I am.
They just I think I saw it on Sports Center. They just showed a video of
Is it this way?
yeah, left. Of one of the Astros player hit a deep ball out some to AJ Pollock. You know, shout out former Dodger. And he caught him out and you see him mouth, "Fucking bitch." And I'm like, yeah, that's a Dodger right there.
Yeah. Everybody hated them, dude.
Why you adding that D in there, bro?
Oh, you're right. It's current. It's not a past tense.
We ain't over it yet.
Yeah. Hey, man. Life goes on, bro.
Life does go on.
Yeah, so.
And there's nothing like hate to fuel life.
It gives me purpose. Look at you.
Let the anger flow through you.
Let it be useful for you.
I went to an Angel Astros game, specifically just to talk shit to the Astros.
Nah, man, you're crazy if you fly your colors over there. Or maybe it's just a San Francisco thing. I don't know.
I mean, I was wearing a red hat. It said LA on it, but it was red.
They'll never know.
I'll never know.
Yeah, this is alternate.
Yeah, I think it's Frisco. Angels Stadium's pretty chill. It's a nice stadium.
Have you been to the Dodgers tour, their stadium?
No.
Oh, dude, it's pretty sick.
I've been wanting for like a minute now, but I've just never been.
We got to go for one of my buddy's bachelor parties. One of his other best men, groomsmen.
That's cool.
Set it up. And it was interesting, man. It's just the fact, like, that, you know, it's strategically placed.
Yeah.
It's, like, super old, but a little modern, you know what I mean?
It's the third oldest stadium in the league.
Yeah, dude, it's wild. What are the other ones? Fenway?
Yeah, Fenway and Wrigley.
Sheesh.
I think Wrigley's the oldest. I'm not sure.
I don't know, man. I'll let you deal with that one. How's softball going?
Good. We just moved to York Field.
Ooh, how's that going for you?
Dude, York Field is beautiful.
Do they make you play that short field right next to
Yes.
Oh, I hated that one.
We take turns. So
Yeah.
one week we're on the good field, the next week we're on the short field.
Yeah. It's like you
And-
might as well not even have a right fielder. Because
And honestly, after coming off the short field, I'm like, and we go back to the regular field, I'm like, this infield looks too big.
Excuse me, sir. This is not proportional.
Sir, I don't think this is standard size.
Why don't they let them play on the actual baseball diamond? Is it because they have like an actual mound?
I think because they have an actual mound. Doesn't St. Paul play there or something like that?
Do they? Oh, I didn't know that.
I think St. Paul plays there, and that's
Yeah.
why.
It would make sense. They're down the street. Did you grow up
But-
playing baseball?
Nah. I had not, before softball, I had not played baseball since like T-ball.
Hey, but you were nice though, right?
Yeah. Made it work. But nah, we just moved to York from Cerritos, and the field's beautiful, and it's actually cheaper in Cerritos.
Really? You're paying for like all the balls and the umpties. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't miss that. And then having to pay because your squad always has the players who'd never pay on time.
Nah, luckily we got a good manager, so he covers the fee and then just charges everyone.
Oh, nice. I mean,
So he
you
covers-
got to, right, if you want
Yeah.
to play.
So he pays everything up front. So then just all players, hey, what's up? Where our money at?
I'm going to lean you back, ready?
Yeah.
Actually, let me do this first. So you're going for the MVP title?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Let's see.
No. The only thing is the York is cheaper. It's a beautiful field. but it's way more competitive than Cerritos.
Oh yeah. I seen the most fights there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
People get.
I don't know that I'm down to
crazy.
fight for a beer league.
Hey man, some people do. Listen, you want to be Rocky of the softball field for men's rec league
Like, you know,
Thursday night,
I mean,
PM. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
I'm good, bro. I'm not sure if my boxing license would allow me to.
I don't know if it's that serious, but I've been playing with these guys so long that if one of them started swinging, I'd probably have to back him up.
Yeah, that's your boy.
Yeah, I have to at this point.
I remember.
If it was like my first or second season, I'd be like, "Nah, it's all you, bro."
That's all you play.
But I think they were telling me that we've been playing together for like 6 years now. I was like,
Oh,
nah.
wow.
I was like, get the fuck out of here. It's already been 6 years.
Sheesh, man.
Time flies and you're having fun, I guess.
Just go through the swing of life, huh?
Apparently.
Year after another. All right, brother.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah. So, what's work look like for you? How's that been going?
Good. Busy.
Busy.
Busy as usual. Hospice, people die.
Ugh.
It's a part of life. No one likes it. But it is a part of life.
Are you like the dude from Happy Gilmore?
Which one?
What's his name? Al?
Ben Stiller and Happy Gilmore?
Yeah. Is that you, man?
Nah. I'm not running a sweatshop full of grandmas.
Nah. You said the order was 10,000. Nah, man. That it is a part of life, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Then again, you get cases like my
No one
mother-in-law, right?
No one likes to talk about it in this country, but it's part of life, man.
I think it's talked about within like our cultures for sure, right? It's definitely intertwined.
Yeah, I think it's intertwined. I think we talk about death once they die, but nobody wants to talk about it like before. Like it's not common to have like funeral arrangements prior, you know?
That's true. As a matter of fact, you just reminded me. But
You gotta go buy a plot of land.
nah, dude, I'm just gonna go in the backyard though.
Don't advertise that, dog.
I've been eating healthy, nutrient rich. No, but it definitely is. Like,
I am full of shit.
how manure. I'm classy.
Oh, manure. There you go. My apologies, sir.
I let it slip that one time, bro. Like life insurance is super important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, things I've never considered before. Back when I was invincible.
Those are things I thought about when I got my motorcycle.
Yeah, it's got to be the
not
first
even
one,
lie.
right? Nah.
When I got my motorcycle, I got accident insurance, hospital insurance, and accidental death and dismemberment and life insurance.
Sheesh. At least they don't sugarcoat it, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know the deal.
Yeah, it's not if you go down, it's when.
Yeah. It's funny because I was actually talking to somebody about that today. I was saying California is not the place to learn, bro. There's too many people that are crazy, you know?
Oh, for sure. Dude, I almost got sideswiped by a van, bro. Who's driving aggressively in a van? Fucking Honda Odyssey trying to sideswipe me. Come on now.
Soccer moms who are late for practice, obviously. They had to cook dinner and go.
Apparently.
Golly. It must feel nice to look down from your ivory tower, sir.
Right.
Nah, but the traffic over here is way too crazy. And you get people just rolling those stop signs. And bikers are usually reckless, right?
Yeah. Nah, if you take the class, you actually listen. I think one of the things they tell you is drive like this. Pretty much when you're driving, assume nobody can see you.
Yeah. You gotta protect number one, bro.
Yeah. Like, you need to be defensive because no one else is going to pretty much look out for you.
It's like defensive first driving, but also like be a little offensive.
Yeah.
Don't be the one doing 45 in the left-hand lane.
Dude, I've literally had a car pinch in on the carpool lane so that I can't go through. I'm like, you fucking asshole.
The level of pettiness, bro.
For real.
Unmatched. Sheesh. Yeah, man. How's your car treating you?
Good, no complaints.
Did you put in a racing stripe yet?
No, yeah, I got that racing stripe. Added 5 horsepower.
Oh, dude.
I got that that decal on the back window. Extra 5 horsepower. You know how it goes.
You're flying, bro. Should be an astronaut. What's the plan for the rest of the night?
Gym.
Jim? How's that going for you?
It was going well, and then I got lazy this past week. Not even gonna lie.
There it is.
Today will be my first day back since last Thursday.
It's a recovery week, huh?
Apparently.
Hey, man. Listen to your body, sir.
Rest is important. Listen to your body. Listen to my freaking calendar.
Actually,
I didn't go on Friday because I went to a Galaxy game.
ooh, we'll talk about that right now, but I actually did run. I tried to do a 4-mile run the other day. It was the first time in a while.
Cops chasing you or what?
Listen, man, we make choices and mistakes happen.
You know what? That's true.
Let me rephrase that. I was trying to do a 4-mile. I was trying to do a 4-mile run. Mile 1 and 3/4. It feels like my knee was gonna explode actually.
Nice.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to push through it. So I run a couple more seconds. It's not going away like it usually does. And then I stop, walk a little bit, fast pace, try to keep my heart rate up a little bit, and then I try running again. And same thing after like from driveway to driveway, like it would just start hurting. I'm like, man, what's going on? So I ended up just walking the next 2 miles.
Nice.
Hey, man, we got it in though.
Hey, movement is movement.
That's it. That was my mind.
4 slow miles is better than 4 hours on the couch.
That's it. You ain't lying. So how was the Galaxy game?
It started off real well. It was 2-0 going into the half. And then it ended 3-2. It was a good game.
How was the seating? People around you?
I like StubHub because it's not even StubHub. It's Dignity something, whatever it is.
Did they just change it, or is that?
No, they changed it a while ago, but I've gotten used to StubHub, so I always call it StubHub.
You mean like the Staples Center, right?
Yeah, exactly like the Staples Center. For those of you that are older, it was once the Home Depot Center.
Home Depot Center. Where's that at? Is it?
StubHub, bro. What StubHub was, it was the Home Depot.
I know, but where
Carson. It's right by Kelsey Dominguez Hills. Was that in Carson? I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's right next door from Dominguez Hills. But it's good. I like the place because wherever you sit, the view's good. Like it's not like overly massive.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
The rest of your beer. Do you want to keep the mustache longer, or do you want to go around the same?
We can keep it a little bit longer.
All right. You got it, fam.
But I like because when the Chargers were playing there, I wanted to go check it out because the view's good wherever you're at.
Why is that? Is it like built a certain way, or you know what I'm saying? Situated a certain way because it's a soccer field, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there like more of a box?
Yeah, it's more of a box, and it's not like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 level seats. It's not like super high up. Like some places are like that. Some soccer fields are like that. Like where LAFC plays. Like you get up there. But there they got like 100 and 200 level seats. That's it.
Sheesh. That's cool, man. How long did that stint last for? It was like a couple years, right? While they were building the stadium so far?
Yeah, I think it was 2 years. I think they played 2 seasons out there.
Are you a soccer fan again? Or you just go to the...
I'm pausing because I don't want beer here in my mouth.
I thought I offended you with my question.
You did.
My bad. I'm sorry, sir.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that.
I'm not going to dignify that with an answer.
This haircut's over.
This interview is done.
Imagine. Just throw everything off, walk off. This interview's over.
Sorry, we use you for clips. No, let me see this part. Yeah, I've never been to a soccer game, actually. I know it looks fun for sure. The people look like you'd have a good time anywhere you sat. Just the culture looks different.
Hmm.
Maybe one day we'll get there. Sorry.
I enjoy soccer.
It's a beautiful game, man. It's a truly a game where it has to be a whole team.
Yeah.
There is no Kobe of the soccer field.
No.
Really. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I like the game. But like you said, the whole vibe at the stadium, it's different, man.
Yeah. Let me get this quick. I've been to basketball games, Clippers. There's no way I can afford the dang Lakers ticket. And I've actually been to the Spurs, the AT&T Center.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to a Harlem Globetrotters one. That was cool.
That's cool.
I got an ABA ball signed by what's the guy's name? He used to play for the Lakers a long time ago. It was like Cedric Ceballos or something, and some other trotters at the time who were popular at the time. I haven't been to a hockey game. I heard Kings games are really fun. I gotta make it out there one day.
Yeah, Kings games are fun, not too pricey.
Is it true that like the arena is like super cold because all the ice and stuff? Yeah. It's like the number one thing.
I burn hot, so I'm not that cold, but yeah, I wear long sleeve. If not a sweater.
Oh wow. I've been to NFL. What's it called? Baseball. Been to Angel Stadium. I've been to Minute Maid in Houston. Yeah. That was nice.
Boo.
Yeah. Right? We went for my birthday a few years ago, and my wife was hating every minute of it. She's a Dodgers fan as well. But fun fact, I was actually rooting for the Dodgers on our honeymoon. We got married the year that they played the Astros, actually. And then I think after that season, like I never grew up being a baseball fan, so I didn't really care. Still don't, but I like to keep up from time to time. But once I heard Altuve's story where he actually tried out for the Astros back in the day, and they actually told him to never come back, and then he tries out again down the line, and he makes it, and now he's like an all-star. He's only like 5'6". He's been like MVPs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You gotta respect it. Not what they did, but the players.
I respect nothing.
Your level of bitterness, bro, is off the charts today.
You're talking about the Astros, bro. It's your fault.
All right. Hey. I'm not saying it's not. Do you really think they're the only team that cheats in baseball? But whatever. Doesn't justify the means. I get it.
They're not the only team that cheats. They just cheated my team out of a championship.
Yeah, I guess. You have a point there. Yeah. Let's see, and I've only been to one football game. Oh no, I've been to college too. Those are fun. Went to USC versus Colorado. It was like 2011. That was cool.
I went to a bunch of SC games this past season. Too bad they sucked, but I went to a bunch. I did, bro. They're horrible.
They're not the team they were, right?
No.
For sure, by any means.
Ever since the
Did they get the
Carroll Bush sanctions?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Never been the same.
Did they end up taking the title back, or his records and stuff? Heisman?
No.
It was just like a press thing.
Yeah.
I actually just watched that Manti Te'o documentary.
Oh, I heard about it.
Dude,
I haven't seen it yet.
It's
good.
I didn't really know what was going on. Yeah, short answer.
You don't know Te'o got catfished?
Nah, man.
Really?
Actually, nah.
Dang.
I don't know what I was doing in that era, but I definitely heard, like, I saw the memes. I remember that.
I prefer college football to NFL.
Yeah,
That's
same.
the only one.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Especially the joint fantasy league. I remember when we had a Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh, yeah.
USC.
Yeah.
My brother was doing fantasy. That next season, I was like, hey, pick up Juju Smith-Schuster. He's like, nah, bro, he's a rookie. He's not going to do shit. I'm like, pick him up.
I'd use the truth, man.
And then,
he was at the time.
Who was it? Brown was with the Steelers?
Yeah.
He got hurt or something, so he became their go-to. I'm like, fucking told you.
Listen to me, though. know what I'm doing.
But yeah, ever since the sanctions from Bush, they haven't come back the same.
Did they switch to leagues too? Right? It's
No, there's
or did they end up?
SC is supposed to go to the Big Ten in 2 years, I think it is 2024.
I know because I'm a Longhorns fan, and Texas went into the other one with where they're playing some more competition, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, they were getting blown out the water. But now they picked up that dude Arch Manning, Peyton Manning's son, nephew, and the other dude Quinn Ewers. He was like #1 in the country. So they got 2 all-star quarterbacks. But let's see if they can do something with that. You know what I mean? I definitely prefer college ball. It's like that's that level right before they get to the NFL, you know. So everybody's playing their hardest.
Yeah, that's exactly how I see it. You know, everyone's still got something to prove.
Yeah.
But yes, I recommend a Kings game. I recommend if you're gonna go check out a football game, go to Galaxy. I'm a little bit biased, but the view's good and the tickets are fairly cheap.
Cheap? I'm in. No. Yeah, man. I don't think I'll ever be able to go to a Lakers game.
I went last minute last Friday, and I got seats pretty much center field, row like Q, for $45, $50.
Oh, that's not bad. You're living like a king, though.
And yeah, as long as you have team colors on, you'll make friends, bro. You'll be fine.
I just enjoy the game, man. But yeah, it depends on what it is, though, because like if it's a mid-season Dodger game, I'm like, all right. After like the 7th inning, like let's just go. But if you're paying that much money for the ticket, it's like I'm getting all the innings, dog, and the fireworks.
I went to that. Was it a World Series? I think it was a World Series game. A couple years ago, before COVID, where they went 18 innings.
Oh, you were there that night?
I was there that night, bro.
What time did it end? Like midnight, right?
Dude,
11:30?
It was a hostage situation, bro. It was like, I didn't leave the parking lot till like 1:30, bro.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It was a hostage situation. And let me tell you, so they stopped selling alcohol at the 7th inning.
Oh my gosh.
Regardless of what's going on, they stopped selling 7th inning. So we went 11 innings after that. By inning 9 or 10, everything's closed. I couldn't buy water, bro.
Really?
Yeah. But I'm like, yeah, these prices, I'm waiting this out.
Yeah, dude. And just that experience, it's like not a once in a lifetime, but you know, it's not often that you're gonna.
Yeah. A World Series game, 18 innings.
Sheesh. That's like tough it out right there. That's like emptying all your bullpens. Everybody's fried. Like that's what makes it exciting, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like you kind of get that more with college ball, though.
Yeah.
But when it happens, you got to be there, right? Yes, sir. Here we go. All right, man. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate you.
No, I appreciate the cut, man.
Yes, sir.